Hello, everybody. What's up? It's me, Rohan. I haven't uploaded to this channel in a while. It's been like a year. I think almost pretty much exactly a year. Um, Lots happened, of course, grown a lot. But this isn't like a catch-up video. This video is me going over something that I really learned in the last couple. I guess it's been like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I have a habit tracker, as you can see up here. You can see it up there. There you go. I have a whiteboard in my room, and I've been really tracking my habits. I have one for meditation, one for reading, one for going to the gym, studying. I'm a medical student, studying, cold showers, all sorts of stuff, really. And I wanted to make a video about the importance of habit tracking. Um, okay, so I've had seasons where I've been extremely disciplined. I'm talking I've gone to bed very early, like 9 p.m. every day. I've meditated almost an hour, about an hour a day for a couple weeks. Woken up very early, like 5:30, 6 a.m. I got some good studying in, meditated, journaled. I was on keto at this point. I was running. I was exercising very consistently, at least once a day. I was socializing as much as I could. I was becoming just a really well-rounded person, and I've had seasons like that. With like a schedule. The way I had that was I blocked out like a schedule. I can go into more in depth about that within another video, but I had like a schedule. It'd be like 5:30 a.m. Wake up, 5:40 go to the bath. Oh no, 5:30 to 5:50 meditate. I would meditate 3 times a day, 20 minutes each time. I'd meditate around my sleep. So I'd wake up and I meditate. Before I go to bed, I meditate. Then I meditate after like an afternoon nap. I would even block out time for naps. And then like I'd be on keto. Like I'd eat lunch would be straight ground beef and cheese. Nothing else. It'd be that, maybe some hot sauce. That's it. It was a time I look fondly back over. It was definitely a time of that I enjoyed. It's something I'm proud of about. But so I got to a level where I was pretty happy and okay with the progress I was making, in the sense that I reached a level and I was just like, man, like I'm good. What more is there to do? And essentially, I realized I wanted to climb the mountain again. I wanted to ascend the ranks again and like get to even higher level than I am now. That was, um, I've gotten a little leaner. You didn't see me like a couple weeks ago, but I did have some more swelling and puffiness in my face. Just even just like what's it, like about a week ago. But I've gotten a little leaner. I've The scale has dropped a little bit, and I put on a good amount more muscle. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I've been in the gym every day consistently for like 17 days. You don't need a rest day. Fuck the rest day, man. You don't need one. Screw the rest day. Like you don't need it. Don't worry about that. Like just get your grind going. It, Sometimes if you're a seasoned lifter, you'll know that a rest day is like actually very needed. Sometimes you'll do a workout, do an exercise, and you'll just completely like you'll completely tire out, and then the next day you'll be like, man, I'm not ready to hit my legs again or hit my chest again. Like I'm still so sore. And don't get me wrong, that happened to me like a week ago, and I pushed through it and I did like another leg day workout, and I have no regrets. I think it was one of the best things I could do. The reason I didn't take a rest day was because I was like, okay, if I take a rest day now, then tomorrow I might also just like get lazy and not do it. I need to keep my momentum going. So I didn't take a rest day. And I think that if that's the situation you're in, if you're like a new gymmer, fuck the rest day. Forget about it. Don't do it. Don't take a rest day. Just keep grinding, man. Keep doing it. One of the biggest lies I've been told was that you only need like a certain amount of sets in the gym to build muscle, and maybe that's probably like scientifically true, but mental health wise and mentally, I think you just need to grind in the gym, right? You just need to completely just go, hit some really hard workouts, like get some really good stuff. That's what I think. That's like my opinion. Because the gym is more than just building muscle. It's also such a good mental boost and like mindset changer. Because every day you're doing something and you're pushing yourself. Because if you go to the gym correctly, you're really pushing yourself hard. You're hitting good workouts. You're getting after it, and that's the most fun part about the gym, honestly. Making the muscle gains is also really cool, but I'm telling you that on the day-to-day level, hitting yourself hard and just pushing yourself and refeeding afterwards. That's like the most fun thing, man. It also gives you some more calories to work with. Because I've been going to the gym so frequently every day. Um, I've been uh, I've been able to eat more calories, which is really nice. Like I've been able to just to eat like maybe 200 300 more calories, stay in my deficit, stay in my like 80%. I usually what I do is I eat at about 80% of my max, about like my max level, my maintenance. I have a Garmin, and my Garmin tracks my calories burned through exercise and just resting, which is really nice. So I would recommend Garmin. So I can just check and be like, okay, I'm burning on average like 2,600 calories a day. So I can go 80% of that, and I calculated that to be about 2,150. And I was like, that's fine. There'll be some days you burn less, some days you burn more, so it evens out. I was like, that's fine. 2,150 is a good amount of calories for now, and I've been staying under that. I've been tracking. I use my phone, of course, but I've been tracking my calories on this app called Cali app. My brother told me about it. It's a really good app. You can track your protein, your macros. It has a really nice feature. This is becoming more mainstream. Like every app I feel like has this now, but you can just take a picture of your meal and it'll like estimate it for you. And of course you have to go in and mess around. You have to be like, oh, there's a lot more rice than this in the meal, so you have to add stuff. Or like sometimes like today it thought a chicken like some chicken was pork. It's not the biggest difference, but I had to go and change. Like, no, it's actually chicken. I had to change that up. It's not the biggest deal though. It's completely fine. Um, but I'm telling you, man, the habit tracker really changes the game, especially if you put it in a place that you see every day. Because I was reaching a point, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm good. Like I don't need like what's the like I can keep grinding, but what was holding me back was the idea that like I'm like I don't need to like what am I grinding for? You know, I'm already in medical school. Um, uh like I'm chilling like I get good traction from girls. I'm a good looking guy, I have a good amount of muscle, my physique could be better, my money, I could be making more money, and I could get hotter girls. But my idea was like, what's the big thing, like what's the big goal here? And that was, I watched this YouTuber a lot. He's one of my favorite ones. His name is Hamza. And he's a big self-improvement guy, and I was just getting so inspired watching his recent videos. And I was like, man, and he's like pushing for a new goal, a new monetary goal. I was like, man, I wish I was had something I could like strive for like that. And that's when I started making videos for my program. I have a program here. It's about medical school and just a student in general. So even if you're not a med student, you can check this program out. I have videos on like social skills, test taking for med students, how to study in general. And I'm also making a course about how to. It's called the Family Man. It's about like how to build a good support system with your family, because that's so important in life in general. You need to have a good support system. It's so important, I think. And Hamza, yeah, Hamza emphasizes that. But the program really helps that out. So that's why I've been doing that. So if you're just curious about that, you can check it out. It'll be in the description. You don't have to buy it. No pressure, of course. Just if you're curious, you can check it out. It's not a big deal. You don't need to like pressure yourself into buying it. But Hamza was talking about this. He was giving advice to someone. He was saying, you need to like start basically again. You need to start from square one again and work to improve yourself. And I was like, man, what could I improve on? And then I had the idea, habit tracker. Dude, I should do a habit tracker. I used to do this back like even like a year ago, 2 years ago, when I was still around the time I was recording the videos that were like posted before. It's like a year ago now. That's when I was doing the habit tracker. I had a habit tracker where I was doing like the like meditation and stuff. And then it was actually like 4 or 5 months after those videos when I was on this extreme season I was telling you about, where I was on keto, sleeping really early, reading a lot, working out every day, multiple times, waking up early, studying a lot, Ankiing. Well, I really was. I don't know. That season of mine was built different. I don't know. I don't know how I did it, to be honest. Because sometimes I try to claw back there, and I'm like, man, I don't know how I did that. Like it's unreal. It's actually crazy. I actually, had a cool situation. I was before I came back here for this semester. I'm in fifth semester right now of medical school, and there's only 5 semesters, but unfortunately, I barely failed, so I have to redo the semester. It's really tough schooling. I was really upset and ashamed at first, but this was the hardest semester. It's I'm not upset with myself because I gave everything I had. But before I came here, I buzzed my hair and I dyed it red. You can actually see it's like there's like orangey red tips now. But I dyed my hair, I buzzed it and dyed it red, and like that was me telling myself like hell yeah, fuck yeah, you're about to lock in and go crazy. And I did. I was studying so much, 12, 13 hours a day for like days, like weeks at a time. I had some slow periods, of course, and unfortunately, I barely just didn't make it. It's okay. I wasn't. It's fine. It happens, man. I had the. That's why I had the time to make the program. I got a sale, which is really cool. I got a sale, which is awesome. I had a coaching call with him. We were talking, and like he was telling me it was such a worth it purchase. He's so grateful. He's so glad he bought the program. And I was telling him like I really appreciate him, grateful for him. And he was telling me like the courses are really good. Like there's one-on-one coaching. There's a PDF I have where it's like how to like step-by-step guide to really change your life. Testing all this stuff. So anything. I'm working on more stuff too. So if you're just curious, I know I'm plugging it a lot, but it's just something on my mind. I've been talking about it, so I'm really interested. I'm really excited to share it. Yeah, man. So if you're in a rut, I would highly recommend doing a habit tracker because that can really change the game for you like a lot. Like it can really, really change the course, the way like your life moves. Because if I didn't have this, I guarantee I would have fallen off after like 2 days. Like I would have been like, I would have forgotten to do something. That's for sure. I would have forgotten to meditate after I woke up, or I would have forgotten to journal like at some point throughout the day, or I would have forgotten to like I'll give you an example. I was this was a couple days ago. I was I'm a med student, right? And studying is so important. I need to study at least a little bit every day. The more days I can't, like I'm so drained, just doing something will like move the needle forward, right? I was thinking, I was like, man, like it was like the end of the day. It was like 9 p.m. And I was like, dude, I haven't studied yet. Like if I didn't have this, I wouldn't have studied. I guarantee you, I would have just like went to bed and like tried to study more the next day. But because I had this, I had to check it off. I felt the need to check it off. I was like, okay, dude, because I want to check this off so bad, I'm going to study. Just do 110 block of questions, and I did it. I think I got like a 40%. It was terrible. It's not that bad actually. You was pretty hard, but like it wasn't the best. And I did that, and I got to check it off. And then the next day, I actually had a lot of energy, and I studied a bunch. I watched a bunch of videos. I did a lot of grinding, studying. It was really good, and I was really happy with it. I was proud of myself. And like that's it. So, yeah. No, but the habit tracker is definitely a very game changing thing you can do for sure, for sure. It changed a lot of things for me. It made me a lot more regimented because like even if I don't have an exact schedule, I have things I need to do for that the day. Like for example, I always have to go to the gym, so I usually go like around the time I wake up, whether that's 10 a.m. or whether it's like 1 p.m. Like today, I woke up late as hell. I woke up at like 11:30 or something, and after doing all my morning stuff, like getting ready to start the day, it was like 12:31, and I went to gym then, which is still for me, it's like the morning, but it wasn't. It was the afternoon. But some days I'll wake up at like 8, have class, and I'll come back and I'll go to gym. So it really depends on the day. That's one thing that no, the habit tracker will do for you that schedule won't. Because the schedule, you're like, okay, I have to do this every day, this time, this time, this time, and so that builds repetition, it builds habits, but it's very unmalleable. And you can say like, yeah, you can change the schedule as you go. But I've had a schedule before. I had a very regimented schedule. My lock screen is my old schedule. I haven't changed it yet. I'm not gonna change that. I don't think. But my lock screen on my phone is literally my schedule, like my old schedule. It says wake up 5:30 a.m., meditate, journal, do all this stuff. And like now, because I have this task habit tracker, I can just do it whenever I want and whenever I feel like. When I'm more busy with school, I think it'll be more of like an important thing to keep that up. Um, because now I have a lot less stuff to deal with. If that makes sense, that's why I'm making this video right now because I literally have nothing else to do. I'm like I can just do this whatever, like it's fine. Like it's not the biggest deal. I can do it. And it's like a fun thing for me. It's nice. I'm enjoying making this video actually because I always talk about med school stuff, anything med school related, but I'm really enjoying talking about like productivity and habit tracker in this video because it's a little different than what I usually talk about, and it's like it's still very purposeful. It's fun for me. So again, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna make a second video after this to post again as well. But if you're if you're curious about anything to do with med school program, if you're pre-med, whatever, check out this course. It'll be really good. Link in the description and the comments. So see you guys. Remember, this is my catchphrase in my other channel, but I'll say it here too. Remember, guys, stay calm, cool, and collected at all times. And I'll catch you in another video, my friend. Thank you for watching. Peace.